Let's start. Madam Vice Chairman, I would also like to congratulate you on your occupying the seat and conducting business in a very nice manner. Para. I do not know as to how I should reply to the debate and the questions raised by the honorable members. Each of the honorable members who spoke has expressed his views on certain of the things relating to the atomic power station, relating to power generation, relating to the atomic weapons. Those are their views, and it would be difficult for me to reply to those views in the short time that will be available to me. Today, my job would be to reply to the questions which are specifically raised by them, and have done with it. However, at the beginning itself, I would like to say that many of the things which are mentioned in the statements made by the honorable members are not in consonance with the facts, and I would just like to put it on record that we do not accept those statements as true in totality. There is a mix up of some facts and some are not true, but to separate them would be a difficult job. The Honorable Mr. X starts with the presumption that there is a radiation leak in Tarapur atomic power plant. I would like to make it very clear that there is no radiation leak in Tarapur plant. Let us be very clear about it. So the question of relying upon the statements by some American scientists and some Defense Department people, all those things do not arise. One pertinent question raised by Sri Jadhav is whether we are following the norms laid down by the International Commission for Radiation Protection. In my first statement itself, in the written statement as well as in reply to the first honorable member's question, I have specifically stated that we have been following the norms laid down by the International Commission for Radiation Protection. Since 1st of January 1983, we have made our own rules. They are published in the manual. They are available to everybody. They are not secret, and the honorable member will be able to get those rules and will be able to see what is being done. The second question related to secrecy, and I have to state that there is no secrecy about that para. The third question related to the acceptance of the norms laid down by the United Nations Atomic Energy Commission. For some of the norms we ourselves were responsible, and we have accepted some of the norms which are laid down in the matter. Stop para. Sir, we feel deeply pained to note that even after 34 years of independence, we are faced with a situation that communal riots have become an annual phenomenon that no year phases when they do not occur in this state or that state. Now, sir, the question has been raised whether this report is authentic or not. This report has been commented upon by all the leading details of the country. So far as we are concerned, sir, there is no revelation in the report, because I want to remind the friends here that immediately when the riots took place, we came out with our criticism and understanding. We wrote an editorial in our paper, and we sent a delegation of members of parliament there who came and reported, and whose findings were circulated to the papers. Our Politburo also issued a statement. If I go into it and read it again, I find the assessment given by us at the time is fully corroborated by the important findings of the Commissioner said in the 22nd April 1979 issue of our organ People's Democracy. It was written para. What has been happening in the past week in the industrial city of Jamshedpur should awaken every Indian citizen to the grim situation, not only in that city but throughout the country. While Jamshedpur is one of the worst affected cities to experience communal riots in the country, it is only a link in the chain of communal and casteist riots. It was witnessed in Aligarh, Agra, and a number of cities and villages throughout India, particularly in the north. All of them serve to remind us of the innumerable riots that overlooked the country during the last 3 decades and more. It is a shameful continuation of the inhuman range on both sides of the newly carved border when the independent states of the Indian Union and Pakistan were formed in 1947. Every time such riots break out, the monotonous ritual is observed. Non-official leaders express sorrow and indignation and call for a communal consensus to prevent further riots. Judicial probes are appointed. Government spokesmen promise firm action against instigators. After this ritual faithfully observed, everybody goes home until the outbreak of another riot in some place, if not the very same one. What is required is not the observance of this ritual, but the adoption of a new, sincere and determined effort to eliminate the root cause of communal tension. Stop Parachin.